KochChemie makes a ton of protection products, but what sets each one apart and which one lasts the longest? Today, we're gonna dive into every single KochChemie protection product and break it down for you. Let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? It's Eric with Charleston Detail, and today we're talking about KochChemie protection products. Specifically, their external protection products. So they have a lot. In fact, we're talking about 8 of them today, from their shampoos to their spray sealants and waxes. They really cover it all and have something kind of for every niche application. So we're gonna be breaking them all down. Make sure you watch to the end. I'm gonna break down which ones last the longest, and I'm gonna tell you which ones are my favorites. So definitely watch to the end. And before we get started, I wanted to say that 80% of y'all that watch my videos are not subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Make sure that I can bring more content your way. All right. Now let's get into it. All right, y'all, and first up we want to talk about KochChemie's Ceramic Effect Shampoo. And CES is KochChemie's hybrid shampoo. It combines some light cleaning power with SiO2 based protection. So it has a mildly acidic pH of around 6, and this helps neutralize the alkaline residues from pre-washes, and this allows its reactive polymers and silane technology to bond directly to the surface. So those components create a smooth hydrophobic film, and that enhances the gloss and slickness after your wash. So Ceramic Effect Shampoo is intended to use in a wash bucket, although you could use it in a foam cannon. It's certainly not recommended. You use about 50 to 80 milliliters of product in 10 liters of water. And because this shampoo is pH balanced, it's safe not only on coated and sealed vehicles, but also on bare paint. Now on uncoated vehicles like this Buick, you'll see a visible boost in water beading. Now, of course, you also could use this product on a coated vehicle, and in that case, it's going to enhance the protection, add a little bit extra slickness and gloss. So in terms of durability, you can expect about 4 to 6 weeks, I would say, on the high end. It's really not intended just as a standalone protection, but more as to enhance a ceramic coating or a wax that you already have. All right, y'all, and up next we have KochChemie's NanoMagic Shampoo. And this is one of my favorite products as a maintenance wash for a ceramic coating. So NMS has a pH of 5.5, so it's gentle but still effective enough for routine cleaning. So instead of SiO2 like Ceramic Effect Shampoo, this uses a nanopolymer dispersion. This forms a temporary film over the paint, strengthening existing protection layers such as waxes, sealants, and coatings. Now this shampoo, just like CES, is not intended for a foam cannon. It's made to use in a wash bucket. So you're gonna mix about 50 milliliters of product in 10 liters of water. Now for both Ceramic Effect Shampoo and NanoMagic Shampoo, these are not intended as deep cleaning products. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and wash your vehicle with your favorite car shampoo. In this case, I used KochChemie's Gentle Snow Foam Christmas. You're gonna foam down your vehicle, rinse that off, and then you're ready for your NanoMagic Shampoo or your Ceramic Effect Shampoo. So NanoMagic Shampoo is a great choice when you want a gentle wash and a little enhancement to your protection. All right, y'all, and up next we have one of my personal favorites, and that is ProtectorWax. And ProtectorWax is a really incredible product. It's essentially a mineral oil-free wax concentrate. It's made to be applied with either a foam cannon or a pump sprayer of some kind. So both are great ways to apply it, and it gets a tremendous result. It sits around a pH of about 4.5 and contains a blend of natural carnauba and synthetic polymers. This helps create a super slick water repelling surface. Because it's mineral oil free, it's safe on paint, plastic trim, rubber seals, and even convertible tops. Now when you use ProtectorWax, you'll notice it absolutely immediately. It's gonna deepen the gloss, make the surface super slick, and add some extra hydrophobics. So for durability, ProtectorWax sits around 2 to 3 months, which is honestly pretty incredible. It's not the longest lasting protection, but is still pretty incredible for something that doesn't take very long to apply. All right, y'all, and up next we have KochChemie's S0.03, and this is a water-activated polymer sealant. Now this product is pH neutral and designed to be applied in a foam cannon. Unlike S0.02, it doesn't cure chemically. This bonds hydrophobically when the surface is rinsed. And what's great about this product is it's safe on all exterior surfaces, paint, glass, and even convertible tops. So for durability, you can expect about 2 to 4 months, so maybe slightly more durable than ProtectorWax because it is SiO2 based rather than carnauba. But really either of those products, especially for me as a mobile detailer, it's a fast way to add some protection and some extra slickness and gloss. All right, and up next we have KochChemie's S0.02. And this is their long-term reactive polymer sealant. Now this is a solvent-based formula that actually cures on the surface. It uses silane-modified resins that cross-link to create a semi-permanent chemically resistant film. Now to apply S0.02, you simply spray on a clean, dry surface and buff off with a microfiber. Now this product, unlike S0.03, is not meant for wet paint. Water actually interferes with the curing process. This helps the product last longer, unlike products like S0.03 and ProtectorWax that are water activated. This actually gives you a super slick surface, a ton of hydrophobics, and is the closest you can get to applying a ceramic coating, in my opinion. All right, y'all, and up next we have one of my absolute favorites, and that is Finish Spray Exterior, or FSC. Now this is a quite acidic, water-based cleaner and gloss enhancer. It sits around a 1.5 pH and is tremendous for taking care of lime scale and water spots. You just mist onto a clean, dry surface, wipe clean with a microfiber, and it's good to go. So this is essentially a quick detailer that is also a water spot remover. Because it does sit at a 1.5 pH, you want to be careful on things like trim, but otherwise it's safe on paint, glass. So this is just really a all-around great quick detailer, of course with the added benefit of getting rid of those mineral deposits and water spots. So highly recommended, and definitely everyone should check it out. All right, y'all, so we just have a couple more left, and up next we have KochChemie's Quick and Shine. And this is their all-around quick detailer. So if you're looking for a just solid all-around quick detailer, this is it. It does have silicone in it, unlike Quick Finish that we'll talk about in a minute. So this can be used on all surfaces, paint, glass, chrome, trim. You simply spray it onto a clean, dry surface and buff off with a microfiber. Now this product does provide a little bit of protection, about 2 to 4 weeks on the high end. Like I said, it is more primarily a quick detailer, but you are gonna get a little bit of extra slickness, hydrophobics, and some protection from it. All right, y'all, and last but not least, we have KochChemie's Quick Finish. And this is KochChemie's silicone-free detail spray. And so this is ideal for body shops when using it on fresh paint. It also does add some slickness and a little bit of protection, but you're not gonna have the silicone like you do in Quick and Shine. So to apply this product, you just spray onto a clean, dry panel and buff with a microfiber towel. With Quick Finish, you'll get some added shine and hydrophobics and durability that sits around 2 to 4 weeks, similar to Quick and Shine. All right, y'all, now it's time to put them in order of durability. Starting off with our shortest durability at 1 to 3 weeks, we have Finish Spray Exterior, followed by Quick and Shine at 2 to 4 weeks, Quick Finish at 2 to 4 weeks, Ceramic Effect Shampoo at 4 to 6 weeks, NanoMagic Shampoo at 4 to 8 weeks, ProtectorWax at 2 to 3 months, S0.03 we have 2 to 4 months, and sitting at 3 to 6 months, S0.02. All right, y'all, so before I tell you my favorites, I wanted to kind of show you how I think each of them all fit. So, FSC is a great quick detailer. It's very acidic, so it's gonna be for when you need a quick detailer for water spotting. So for Quick and Shine, this is sort of, in my opinion, your all-around quick detailer. And if you're not gonna do something like using a rinseless wash for your quick detailer, this is kind of a step up from that, and it's gonna add a little bit of protection. Then you have your Quick Finish, and this is sort of a more niche product. Certainly if you're painting your vehicle or you're working in a paint shop, this is great because it's silicone free. Otherwise, it's essentially another quick detailer like Quick and Shine. So for your shampoos, now you have Ceramic Effect Shampoo and NanoMagic Shampoo. I do feel like the Ceramic Effect Shampoo was a little more slick than the NanoMagic Shampoo. They of course are both a little bit different. So you have to decide whether you like using a product like that, whether it's important for you to maybe save time in the wash process or maintenance process. These certainly can be used as great coating toppers, and I think that helps sort of extend their durability. Now moving on to the last three, these are more of my favorites as far as adding some protection. You have ProtectorWax, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's a carnauba-based product, really quick to apply, like S0.03. So this is, in my opinion, gives you a better look, a deeper, richer look to your vehicle, much like wax does. We're in a day and age where ceramic coatings are sort of reigning supreme, but waxes, they were popular for a reason. It wasn't all about the length of protection. It was because they provide a truly deep, rich, good look to the paint. So, which is why you still have a lot of people, especially in classic cars and things like that, are still using waxes. So, not to be slept on, and ProtectorWax is kind of a great way to apply a carnauba-based product quickly. Like I said, with a foam cannon or pump sprayer, you can apply that very quickly and get 2 to 3 months of protection. Now, if you wanted more protection, and really still gives a tremendous slickness, hydrophobics, and a good rich look to your paint, and that's your S0.03. So still quick to apply, but it's gonna be an SiO2 based product rather than a carnauba based. So I love both of these, and it's close. Now, if you want a ton of protection, that's where you're gonna reach for S0.02. It takes a little longer to apply just because you have to apply it to a dry paint and buff it off, rather than these two that you can just spray off your vehicle. So, but if you're wanting really the most protection, the closest thing to almost a ceramic coating, sort of, that's gonna be this. Of course, not near the durability of a ceramic coating. That's certainly not what I'm saying, but it's more than these products and is the most protection you're gonna get from a spray product from KochChemie. All right, y'all, so it's time for my absolute favorite, and I'm gonna have two categories. So as far as my favorite quick detailer, that is going to be FSC, or Finish Spray Exterior. I find if I need a specific quick detailer, I want it to actually do something other than just provide some slickness and gloss, and this does. This is gonna take care of any limescale deposits and water spotting, and also provide you some little bit extra protection and slickness. All right, and for my favorite KochChemie protection product, that is KochChemie's ProtectorWax. And this is an incredible product. And admittedly, S0.03 used to be my favorite. ProtectorWax has taken over. You know, if total durability isn't just your only concern, then ProtectorWax is the way to go. And if you don't care about anything else and you just want more durability, your S0.03 or S0.02 products are gonna do that. But this gives you a deep, rich gloss to your paint, added slickness, added hydrophobics. It's the true winner in my opinion. So those are all 8 of KochChemie's protection products. I hope this breakdown helped a little, and I'd like to know what your favorite protection product is. Let me know in the comments below. Now next, I want to talk about my 5 favorite KochChemie products. You can find that in this video right here, and make sure you subscribe.